I promise I don't talk for 3 minutes. So hang tight with me. The day that our president said that he was going to just take out Iran completely, I went to DC to protest and our car got smushed by a bus and now I have a concussion. So I got to read what I'm going to say so I don't mess it up, okay? One of the first things I want to go back to what was said. Not a single Democrat voted for the big, beautiful bill. I'm an anti-establishment girl, but we got to be for real about that. It was actually the ACA subsidies that they had the federal government shut down and then 7 caved on that. But it was Vance who was the tiebreaker for the big, beautiful bill. The real question is, why did the House give them a forum? Or a quorum. I'm sorry, see what I'm saying? Why did the House give them a quorum? And why did the Senate not filibuster? Like, there are things that they could have been doing to prevent this from going through. And this took out 14 million people from healthcare. The ACA subsidies in some areas, senior citizens are going to have to pay $10,000 more a year for healthcare, which is wild. Imagine doing that. So DHS was just funded. That's a big thing that just happened. In the process of that, ICE was still doing its thing. They still had their money. And now DHS is funded. The Senate Dems can be like, yeah, we did a great job. But now guess what's going to happen in the Senate starting May 11th? They're going to start in Judiciary and the Budget Committee to give ICE $70 billion more. Why? I don't know. Where's it coming from? I don't know. But I would like it if some of you guys would come with me to sit in those hearings, because it makes a difference sitting there. Maybe they're still going to vote. Yeah, they're still going to vote that way. But they got to look at us when they take the stuff away. So I lost my home for talking about what's happening with MAGA. 20 years I was in that home. My landlord is MAGA. And he told me to shut up. And I said, nah, I don't intimidate very easily at all. Last year, I made a full $20,000 because I gave my clients to contractors so that I could be in DC and sit through these hearings with the big, beautiful bill, which is why I can talk to you about them right now. And I chose to do that instead of a paycheck. That was more important to me. I sat in those congressional hearings. I shut down streets. I pushed back against the alphabet agents. Sorry, FBI. And I didn't see any other candidate there. And maybe some did, work in the Capitol when they got paid for it. I was doing this for free. I was taking a cut to get up there and do this. We shouldn't have to fight this hard for housing or healthcare or to stay alive in a country that's this rich. That's ridiculous. And Congress isn't fighting for you. They've watched our safety nets fall apart with holes large enough that entire generations fall through. And I know the risks because I've lived them. Congress isn't going to save us as is, but it can, and I'm going to make it.